Hello there, lovelies. Welcome back to the channel, and if it's your first time, welcome, and thank you for dropping by. I will just get straight into what this is. This is a follow-on from my last two videos. This is a no-sew journal that I'm having a go at. I've never made one before, and I've not followed a tutorial or anything, and it's inspired by Amity Bloom. So I have seen her flip throughs, so from her flip throughs I've sort of tried to work out how the journals go together. And I've done my best, but and I thought I was doing really well with the toppers. However, I didn't do that good. I had to not really pull them apart, but I had to do a little bit of surgery on them, so to speak. Jenny's surgery. But they've gone together okay now. I would suggest that if you're wanting laces and stuff to go extend past the topper on the joining side, that you don't have it going over. This one's okay. I've managed to make it okay, but I think it is actually best if you don't. And if the other thing is to leave extra space down the side that joins together. So yeah, I didn't think of that. I wasn't really thinking about how I was going to be putting them together and what would be in the way and all that sort of thing. I've made toppers before, but they're ones that just get glued to the cover or a page or whatever. And so when you do those ones, you don't need to worry about, you know, lace being extended past the topper and having your papers over too far and stuff like that. You don't need to worry about that with those. But with these, any embellishments that you're putting on, I'm not talking about the paper embellishments, I'm talking about any textiles. You want to keep them like about an inch away from the edge at least. So I did have a little bit of trouble getting these toppers to join together, but they've come together okay. Now I just had to pull back all my embellishments and yeah, join them up that way. And the other thing is that is the reason why I've already done it and haven't done it on video, because I wasn't really sure how they would go together, and I knew that I would have a couple of hairy moments, so to speak, and I just really didn't want to do that on video because I just don't have the confidence, I guess, to, you know, allow people to see like major mistakes happening. But they can be fixed. The other thing to be aware of is when you're putting the toppers together, to make sure that whatever you're joining them together with, there's a bit of room. Like you can see, this one's got some movement room. That way, if you want to have pockets on, or flips, which I'm hoping to do a flip on, I might do a flip on here, and I might do a flip on this side as well. That they sort of, you know, take up space, and so you need to have some moving room so that you can add in the extras. The other thing that I've done since the video where I made the toppers, I added a little bit of the silky fabric here that I just absolutely love, and I added this little piece. I added a small tuck spot. I added these flowers. I'm actually going to trim this ribbon up because it annoys me. And what else did I do? Did I do anything else? No, I don't think so. No. The other thing I've done is, I said I would do it in my own time, is I have done the back cover. So this is the outside of the back cover. And I just collaged. I didn't do anything too major. I did distress after I collaged. I distressed a few areas. I did a little bit up here, a little bit on the book page, some on the digital. Yeah, and then I just put the lace on, and I have put the back page in. Oh, this is not actually, it's just the inside cover, and I've put the back last page on because I wanted to see how it sort of would go together in the end. I could have started putting all the pages in from from back to front, but I thought that it might be better to do it from the front so that you can actually see how that happens. So essentially you have your paper, your page, and you fold a small amount, like I've got a small fold here, and that gets glued. This first page gets glued to the inside front cover, which is my third topper. Okay, and then I thought, right, well, I'm going to see how these actually do go together before I go go on camera. I've used some antique rag paper here. You only need like a small amount just to join them together, and it doesn't really matter if there's a bit of a gap. At this point, I don't think it really matters, but if I see that it's going to be an issue, I'll just use washi tape for that gap. So then I put on another page, and I'm about ready to do the next page. So my signatures are together, and because my topper is quite thick, I have to put some books underneath, and hopefully that sort of helps a little bit. So I've got all my pages. I've got 2 signatures for this journal. Okay, so now I'm just going to go on. I'll do 2 or 3 pages and then I will put some music on for you, and I will speed it up because this is fairly easy and I don't need to talk you all the way through it because it is easy. I'm going to use lace this time, so I would suggest for these joins that you use cardstock, a thick book page that isn't going to crack, unless you could use a book page that may crack, but I would suggest that you put some washi tape over it as well. So I'm going to put this piece of lace on here. And I'm just going to do it about that far in. And not too much. I do want to smooth it out just a little bit. Make sure I get my lace around the right way. Just down like that, and fold it back. Glue off my fingers. And just you need to make sure that your pages are always where they're supposed to sit as well. So that they don't go too skew-if. The other thing is this signature I'm putting in is my first one, and before I came on camera I did start tearing the pages down a little bit because they were they're a little bit too wide. They're extending outside the book, and I don't mind if they're out a little bit, but I don't want them to be out too much. And I'm going to have to wait for that to dry, so I will come back. Okay, it feels dry pretty much. There's just a couple of spots that are still a little bit damp. So I'm going to put this ruler here because I don't want the pages to stick together. And I'm going to fold that over. And this one is going on here. This is obviously the front cover of the kit. And when I come to work in the journal, I'll embellish that page so that it doesn't look like the front cover of the kit. Okay, so I've got a variety of pages. I've got tea-dyed paper, I've got antique rag paper, and I'm going to just put that there like that. You could use lace, you could use a thin fabric like cotton or linen. you could use copy paper. I'm not sure if it's a really thin copy paper that would be advisable, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure that I would use thin copy paper. Why is that there? Why did that get left behind? I don't know. Maybe I might just shove that in there somewhere. Okay, so I'm going to put I might put some music sheet there, actually. How are you? I hope you're all well. I'm slowly getting back into my routine after my visitor. He came, it was rather a spontaneous visit. He's having issues with his housemate and he needed some time out. So he came and spent 3 nights on my couch, and because I don't have a spare room, I don't have a spare bed, but I've got a recliner, 3-seater recliner couch, and he was quite comfy, which is good. So it was lovely to see him. I haven't seen him for such a long while now. Again, making sure that your pages are where they're supposed to be. So yeah, it was lovely to spend time with him and, you know, talk. We used to have some wonderful talks when he used to live here in Adelaide, but yeah, now he lives in what I call a one-horse town. Don't blink because you'll miss it as you drive through. And he doesn't have friends in that town, people that he gets along with. Oh. Stick. Thank you. So, and then I like to put a crease in, which will make it easier to fold. There we go. And that one is the centre, so we'll just move that over. And again, we will do, now this one I can fold it a little bit. Straight, I hope. And that'll go on this page here. I'm using the fabric glue because it's so much easier than the glue stick. But you could use PVA glue, you could use your fabric glues that you use. Now, how am I going to do this? Like this. You could use glitter glue. All those would be fine. That's a bit crooked. Just move over a little bit. There we go. It's just a digital. Right, now this one needs I don't know if I've got any longer ones. Oh, that one will work. Okay, and it's the right length, and I'm going to make my life easier by folding it in half. That's the other thing too. I do find that it does make life easier if you fold it in half, because then you can place it so much easier on your page. And try and get your glue close to the edge, but not so that it's going to ooze out everywhere. Try and smush it over into place properly. Okay. And then this side. So that's really all there is to it. I've got, yeah, did I say I've got 2 signatures? So I'm going to stop talking now, and I'm just going to put some music on for you, and I'll fast forward the video. Oh, there's 2. Okay, so this is the journal. Now what I need to do is put some lace over it, and this is another reason why you need to leave a gap down the like the spine edge of your topper, because your lace is over the front and back, and I don't have any room for it, so I'm not really sure, and that's a bit crooked, so that's not good. I have to take this front page off. This part of the front page has to come off. Okay. This is going to be a problem. Okie dokie. My front cover is a little too high. It's not even with the back. So, yet again I'm doctoring, but this is why I wanted to do this, because I want to do these journals again, but I needed to learn how to do it. Okay, it needs to come down to there. Okay. Don't know if I want to. I think I'm just going to put this book page. The other issue I had was, you might have seen when I was going through it, was that because I used a lot of rag paper, not thinking, I thought, you know, using the rag paper would be fine, but it's not, because the rag paper is porous, and this glue just went straight through it like it was a really thin fabric. And yeah, it just went straight through and stuck to all the pages. So I'm going to have to go through that before I leave the craft room, and add some washi. Yeah, I'm just going to add washi tape to it, and it should be fine. Right. I hope I've got this at the right level. I should have checked, but looking at the bottom, it looks like it's placed right now, so we'll see. We will see. Yeah, that is better. But now, here's my next issue, is how to put this lace on. I don't want to have to take the toppers off. So I'm going to leave it here because I have to figure this out, and the video is pretty much done. But what you need to do if you do one of these is, on your toppers, don't put all stuff here, because when you get to this stage you have to put lace here and glue it to the spine, and then bring it over to the back and glue it down. And when you do the spine, you don't squish it in tight, you just let it relax and do it that way. All right. So I'm going to leave the video here and you will see it finished. I will figure something out. If I have to take these two top pieces off, I will, but I really don't want to. That's just really annoying. Okay, I have ducked back in because I have been away and pulled my cover apart, and I have started to repair it. So I was right. Need to definitely have some space on this edge here, which is the first topper, and the first topper hinges to the second one with a piece of lace, and you've got to have that loose. There's got to be some give in it, which this one does have, and then if you have space down here, you can attach it with some fabric or some lace to the spine. From here over, and then you can cover the whole spine, which I've done here first, because all this section here needs to be covered. This is all glued down, and you know, a couple of my pages are still, I have gone through it, but there's some pages that I haven't seen to yet. So there's another one. So yeah, I did go through and repaired all the wet areas from the rag paper. So that's all mended, and that so essentially now all I have to do is attach the topper, but first I'm going to finish gluing this on. I think first I might trim it. That might be a good idea, to trim this off. I just love this material. I don't know if I've given you a close-up. This is from a 1950s dress, and I only have a little bit left. Okay, so and I'm sorry if this seems like a real bodgy video, but you know, it wasn't really a how-to. This was just like, you know, this was like my own little learning journey here, and I thought I'd share it. And if you've never made one of these no-sew journals, then you're joining me in learning from my mistakes before you don't need to make those mistakes. So, okay. Now, where does that go up to? Up to there. Okay. I don't think on Amity Bloom, I don't think there's an actual tutorial for this style of journal. She sort of she does flip throughs of the journals she's made, but I believe she's got she has got a course or something that you can learn how to do these. You can learn how to do the journals in like her style sort of thing, and that, but I haven't done that. I haven't done one of those. Okay, so that part's done. And now this part, I think I need some of this lace here. I just need to cut a piece off. We will see how we go with this. So this goes on here. But I'm going to do it from this side. I'm going to put that on there. Alright, so I need it to be shorter. And narrower. So that goes on there, and then it attaches to this piece. Okay. Like that, and then onto here. All right. Okay, hopefully this works, otherwise I've just created a journal that I can't use. I think I have fixed it, and it is looking okay. It's all joined and it's looking fine. It's still got some movement, which is good. We'll do a quick run through so that you can see on the inside. There is a couple of spots that need some washi tape because the rag paper has started to split, but that's okay. I'll put some washi on and it'll be fine. Excuse me. Any spots like this I'll cover up with embellishments. There's only a couple. Yeah, see, this one needs washi tape. So when you see the actual finished journal, you will see that all the repairs have been fully done, and yeah. There's quite a few pages. I haven't counted them. I'll let you know next time, next video. Some of the pages are a bit stiffer because they've got double joining, double hinges, because the glue, this glue, fabric glue, it seeped through and made very nasty dark marks, so I had to cover them, but it's not too bad. That's another one that's split. and that's what the glue does. It leaves marks like that, which I'm not happy about. I can't remember, did Helma used to do that? That's what I used to use. I used to use Helma, and then I went on to art glitter glue. I don't remember those two glues doing this. So if anyone's out there, can you comment and let me know whether they did, because otherwise I'm going to have to stop using this oil craft glue, which is a fabric glue. It's fast drying. I'm not overly happy with this page, but I'll fix it with a pocket or something. And that is the end. I'm not sure about a closure yet. It'll probably be a wraparound closure. But I just love this. I just love this very vintage material. And the lace is just gorgeous. Okay, that's it. Oh, and by the way, I had a friend give me a microphone. I got a set of two the same. And can you let me know what you thought of the mic? Because, yeah, I'm not sure if they're working until I play the video back. Anyway. Peaceful blessings, everybody. Thanks for coming and watching my huge no-sew blunder. Thank you for coming and watching the video. Comment below. You can put a row of laughing faces if you like. That's fine. You know, we've all got to start from somewhere, don't we? Anyway, bye for now. Peaceful blessings, everybody.